topic here because there's another case that I want you guys to adjudicate, and I know that you disagree on it. So this is this interesting case with this young woman who's a University of Cincinnati student, and she's been stalked by her parents, of all things. They have tracked her down. They put software on her computer to follow her. And she basically went to a court and asked for help. And the court gave her that help. Jeff, what do you think?
I mean, damn right, these aren't helicopter parents. These are prison guard parents. These are parents that made her put Skype on at night in her dorm room so they could see her sleep. They put a keystroker on her laptop so everything she did, they would say, look, the school understood this and got security guards to keep the parents away.
Oh, gee, because the parents actually wanted to go see some of her school events and wanted to be there to support their child. Oh, that's just so horrible. What horrible parenting
Not only
is that?
but when they said, we're not paying tuition, the school understood what was going on and gave her a scholarship. The judge agreed with me.
They were worried about their own liability. The school was at that
point. These
point.
parents are stalkers, but you know what?
Stalkers?
You know what
Parents stalking? I don't think so.
The irony of ironies is that every media outlet in the world in the last week and a half have been looking for them, putting notes on their door, calling them. The stalkers are being stalked.
All right, Liz, tell me what you think.
Okay, I've seen on the other side of prosecuting cases where I get people in sentencing, they say, oh, you know, I had terrible parents. My parents were never there for me. My parents were, you know, absent my whole life. Now, finally, you've got parents who maybe they're a little overzealous.
Liz, can't there be too much?
A little overzealous.
A little. I'm going to put Skype on you at night.
Yeah, but you're not my kid, and you're not my parent. So that's the difference.
She's an adult.
She's 21 years old.
She's also a rock star. She also has terrific grades. She's an outstanding student, musician.
She's got great grades, but we don't know what else is going on. What they said, what the parents said is, look, there may be some mental health issues here.
Well, the parents are everything.
Yeah, but God forbid that we have parents that actually care about their kid and want to be there.
What does it say to you, though, that the school sided with this child?
Because they were worried about their own liability.
But how about the judge? The school and the judge.
That's true. How hard is it in Cincinnati, Ohio, to get a judge to tell parents that they've got to stay away from the kid?
Judges make mistakes too, Jerry. Judges make mistakes.
Cincinnati is very conservative. Yeah, and this is not a conservative ruling.
It's absolutely not a conservative ruling. I think it's the wrong ruling. I mean, I'm sure this young lady, this 21-year-old, is a fantastic girl and everything, but to take it into a courtroom rather than what about the old-fashioned? Exactly. What about the old-fashioned thing?
Well,
Mom and Dad,
she was pushed to do it. At some point, whether it's your parents or somebody else stalking you, you want a little freedom.
Maybe.
They weren't paying for her tuition.
Yeah, they weren't paying for her tuition because she said, I'm never going to speak with you again. I mean, so this was a way to get her attention.
I might do that too if they stalk me.
Wait a second. So they don't take. So they stop paying the tuition, and then you take your parents to court. Like I said, what about the old-fashioned thing of going, Mom and Dad, let's go out for a cup of coffee. I got to talk to you about this.
I think she probably tried that.
I think you would have had to get somebody else in the family to come in. Or that might have been a better solution.
But this is not for a courtroom. This is not meant to be dealt with.
Well, it's hard to tell. You guys made good points both sides. I can't pick one side. You guys were good. Although I think we figured the flu thing out pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Great job to both of you. Appreciate it.
Good weekend.
It's amazing that you went to that school. All right.
It's weird.